This bulletin is brought to you by Good Morning Vihalia. Enjoy the warmth and indulge in the deliciousness.
Good morning, good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Prasad Michael and you're watching Kini Flash. It's day 3 of the 14th general election campaign period. This means there's just 10 days left before polling day. In Ayer Itham, Johor, enforcement officers cut out Pakatan Harapan chairperson Dr. Mahathir Mohamad's image from a giant billboard this morning. This was done according to EC's new guideline. Candidates can only use photos of only 2 leaders of a political party, the president and deputy president, or their equivalent on campaign materials other than the photos of the candidate. As for the 2 leaders, they must be from the party which the candidate represents. Images of other officials are not permitted.
Saya kalau nak, you potong gambar Mahathir.
Ya betul.
Okey,
Kita memang
potong.
setuju.
Okey, betul. Tapi saya rasa ini salah lah. Saya tak boleh terima lah. Okey. Saya you nak potong, you potong, tapi saya tak terima keputusan ini. Saya rasa SPR tidak berasas.
Okey.
Okey.
Bang ni salah apa bang?
Salah apa? Hei, jangan potong semua. Jangan potong semua. Hei,
Jangan potong semua.
Jangan potong semua.
Bukan.
Potong nama. Kalau mereka potong Mahathir apa? Kan namanya saya Mahathir 那个像了。
Mahathir 是强论吗？不是咩？
Kan mereka Mahathir lah, kan? Sekarang mereka potong Mahathir karena itu.
中国的网友们看一看我们马来西亚的政治是如此的啊！
你看这个下三流的
这就好像爬
选委会
天安门上面把毛主席的肖像的头衔
拆掉了啊！把Mahathir的头像拆掉了。看。 ada gambar yang bertugas. Ada gambar yang bertugas.
Hidup! Pakatan Harapan! Pakatan Harapan! Pakatan Harapan! Pakatan Harapan!
看这个我们的选委会帮忙办公室，你看。Saya Liu Chin Tong, calon Pakatan Harapan bagi kawasan Aitam. Bersama saya Saudari Chiu Pek Chu, calon kawasan Yong Peng, Saudara Norm Ishori, ahli jawatan kuasa DAP, Saudara Zahid, Ketua Amanah kawasan Aitam, dan Cherling, Peguam dan juga wakil calon bagi kawasan Aitam. Kami berada di sini hari ini kerana billboard kami dikatakan tidak boleh ada gambar Tun Dr. Mahathir. Dan keputusan SPR ialah untuk potong gambar Tun Dr. Mahathir. Saya pagi ni di Pari Raja saya dah kata kalau dia nak potong gambar Tun Dr. Mahathir, dia mesti fikir dulu. Kenapa gambar Tun Dr. Mahathir tidak boleh muncul di merata tempat? Dia calon, bakal calon, dia calon Perdana Menteri untuk Pakatan Harapan. Wee Ka Siong tak nak gambar Najib keluar, tak nak gambar Najib di sini. Okey, itu hal dia. Dia tahu Najib racun. Okey, bagus. Dia tak nak gambar Najib, okey. Tapi kita nak letak gambar Tun Dr. Mahathir. Kenapa tak boleh? Berasas dengan apa peraturan? Peraturan yang diumumkan oleh SPR ini, saya tidak setuju, pihak kami tidak setuju dan pihak kami rasa tidak ada asas undang-undang.
A day before Nomination Day, Pakatan Harapan chairperson Dr. Mahathir Mohamad claimed that his private jet may have been sabotaged. Today, Caretaker Transport Minister Liao Thiong Lai said, based on the preliminary report by the Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia, there are no signs of sabotage. Liao said it's disappointing that Mahathir is resorting to such political stunts.
That is really the private flight company, right, that rented the aircraft to Dr. Mahathir confirmed that.
I have received a preliminary report from CAAM, Civil Aviation Authority Malaysia, informed me that the initial investigation with the company and the pilot show that the plane is not sabotaged. The plane undergo technical issues even before they take the flight off from Singapore, coming down to Kuala Lumpur Subang Airport, because the tire pressure was low even in Singapore. The tire pressure is already low in Singapore. When they take the flight down to Subang, the pressure was low, and they tried to inflate and try to put in more pressure. Unfortunately, they couldn't. And they have to change the tire. They have to change the tire, but that day happened to be they couldn't get the tire on time, so that's why the flight couldn't take off. It's just a technical issue. Ghana accused of the flight being sabotaged is a very serious offence. It's a very serious issue. You cannot simply accuse. You must have. If you find anybody sabotage, even those who sabotage the flight, even very serious offence, because it's going to cause what we call problem to the passengers.
MCA's Ayer Itham candidate Wee Ka Siong has slammed his opponent Liew Cheng Tong for allegedly engaging in a smear campaign. DAP put up a billboard featuring Rosmah, the wife of caretaker Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak, with the caption, "A vote for Wee Ka Siong equals to a vote for Najib and Rosmah."
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is disappointing as a registered candidate engaging in a democratic election process to contest against an opponent that resorts to unscrupulous and malicious character smears. The DAP candidate in Ayer Itam, Liew Cheng Tong, had put up billboards of Prime Minister and his wife and myself without our knowledge, as if to induce the public to make negative and unfair inference and incite hatred, which can be seen often in their ceramahs for the past few days. In this regard, it is incumbent on my accuser to explain his insinuation, not for me to do so. It is vastly contrary to the fair conventional way to put up images and billboards of yourself and your party members to put forth development plans for the Rakyat as befits a democratic society. The Rakyat deserve to hear your plans for development more than your insinuation and casting aspersion. Furthermore, these billboards run foul of Section 4A1 of the Election Offences Act 1954.
PKR Vice President Tian Chua has filed an originating summons to challenge the returning officer's decision to bar him from contesting the Batu parliamentary seat. The two-term Batu incumbent is also seeking a declaration that he was entitled to contest as a candidate in the 14th general election.
We are seeking for declarations that he is qualified as a chalon for parliament. We are also asking for declarations that his nomination paper be accepted, and the third one is actually a consequential relief of the first and second decisions. Perhaps the earliest we can get is on Wednesday, but we will still try to urge the court to give us a date as soon as possible.
We actually spoke to several people in Batu on Tian Chua's disqualification. Let's listen to what they have to say.
Dia suka menolong orang, orang Melayu ke, orang meninggal ke apa semua dia datang rawat. Pun anak saya dulu baik satu geng sama dia. Sekarang anak saya dah meninggalkan.
Jadi rasa sedih lah. Jadi sebab Tian Chua tak dapat bertanding, makcik rasa akan turun undi juga ke macam mana?
Belum tahu lagi, tengoklah. Pelatih nak mengundi.
Jadi makcik rasa patut ke SPR buat Tian Chua macam tu?
Tak patut tu buat pintu.
Kenapa?
Dia kata mahkamah sudah habis kan. Asal dia tak boleh masuk.
It's so sad to know that Wabi Tian Chua should be disqualified from this. We lost our hero. He's a true hero for our kampung because no one's ever fought like him.
How he fought to help you guys?
With the land owners of Kota Balang. So I will still come out and vote early in the morning on the 9th of May. And I'll be so sad for you, YB Tian. We don't know how else to do. Thank you for being our hero. And you're always in our heart. I'm talking on behalf of the rest. Kampung Padang Balang.
How many residents there?
Many.
Hundreds.
He knows everybody there. He comes to our kampung like every week for every kenduri, every tahlil, everything.
Okay.
So he knows everybody there.
Okay.
And we all love him. Thank you, YB.
So you tahu Tian Chua tak bertanding. So you rasa you akan undi kepada siapa?
BN.
BN. Kenapa you undi Barisan Nasional?
Sebab Barisan Nasional lah. Keluarga saya semua orang pun undi dekat Barisan Nasional. Sebab Barisan Nasional dia ada bantuan untuk sekolah, untuk pesakit, JKM semua BN juga buat. Sebab itu saya support BN lah.
Support BN lah. Jadi kalau Tian Chua tak bertanding pun tak apalah. You ada rasa sedih ke atau macam mana?
Ada sedih juga adalah. Dia pun ada buat untuk kita lah juga, tolong juga. Kita tak tolong juga. Tengoklah macam mana.
Jadi you akan buat turun mengundi ke atau you buat undi rosak ke macam mana? Turun mengundi lah. Jadi tak kisahlah siapa calon.
Siapa calon tak kisahlah. Janji siapa-siapa menang pun mesti kita mau senang lah.
Akan undi siapa? Tak turun undi. Kenapa? Sebab Tian Chua tak dapat bertanding. So tak mau pilih independent candidate ke? Sebab dia pun kira okey juga lah.
Depends on the day of the voting. How we might vote. I might vote for independent.
Itu Tian Chua dia tak dapat bertanding. Jadi apa you rasa? Adakah you akan undi parti lain ke macam mana?
Boleh bebas sebab tengoklah macam bebas ke macam.
Jadi you rasa bebas tu boleh?
Pulau Tidua pun tak dapat dia kan. Kita tengoklah ke lain orang.
Bebas waktu ni kan? Parti penang pun.
Itu tadi. Dia tempat lain orang ada kan. Kita support dia.
Berapa pentingnya parti?
Cavius, who was sacked from MyPPP last week, has declared that he is resuming duties as the party's president. In an Instagram posting today, the veteran politician announced that he was retracting his letter of resignation. This was despite MyPPP Secretary General K. Mohan saying that the party had sacked Cavius before they received his resignation letter. Cavius said since there was an attempt to hijack the party by alleged conspiration between the senior vice president and the secretary general, he shall remain and resume his duties and powers as the lawful president. Dr. Mahathir Mohamad has appeared in an emotional short film in which he explains his decision to continue participating in politics to 2 children. In the video, a little girl named Aisha asks the Pakatan Harapan chairperson why he is still working despite being over 90 years old.
Ya, itu gambar Atuk lah.
Macam mana Atuk boleh ada kat sini?
Tak, Atuk datang kerja di sini. Ini pejabat Atuk. Nak nama apa?
Nama saya Aisyah.
Sampaikan salam.
Tahun Aisyah, Atuk pernah jadi Perdana Menteri Malaysia sebelum ni.
Ya.
Tapi Atuk, umur Atuk dah berapa ya?
Umur Atuk sudah 93 tahun.
Tapi Atuk, kalau Atuk dah 93 tahun, kenapa Atuk masih bekerja?
Kerana Atuk perlu buat kerja berkenaan dengan pemulihan negara kita disebabkan oleh mungkin kesalahan Datuk dulu dan keadaan yang ada sekarang ini.
Apa masalah Atuk? Aisyah tak faham lah. Aisyah. Bang, mari sini sekejap. Kenapa? Atuk, ni Abang Aisyah. Nama dia Adam. Bila Tok Wan cerita pasal Atuk, dia selalu marah. Lepas tu dia tak nak dengar. Dia degil. Adam minta maaf Atuk. Adam tak maksud macam tu.
Tak apalah, Adam, kita semua buat benda yang salah. Adam tahukah apa makna merdeka?
Itu hari yang kita sambut merdeka dan kibarkan jenam hilang kan? Betul tak Tok?
Ya, betul. Tapi bukan itu saja. Merdeka bermakna kita bebas. Kita tidak dijajah oleh orang. Dan kita dapat tadbirkan negara kita sendiri. Dan kita akan bangunkan negara kita supaya rakyat akan hidup lebih baik, dapat bekerja, dapat pendapatan dan hidup lebih sempurna.
Atuk, apa harapan Atuk untuk Malaysia?
Kalau Malaysia ini ditadbir oleh kerajaan yang baik, maka kita semua akan dapat banyak nikmat. Atuk dah tua, umur dah 90 lebih, jadi masa tak banyak. Tetapi setakat yang boleh, Atuk susah. Sedaya upaya bekerjasama dengan kawan-kawan untuk pulih semula negara kita Malaysia.
Aisyah rasa sangat terkejut dapat jumpa idola Tok Wan. Dia sangat baik. Impian Aisyah, semoga Malaysia menjadi tempat untuk semua, di mana semua orang gembira dan hidup aman. Aisyah harap bila Aisyah besar nanti, Malaysia akan jadi sebuah negara yang disayangi dan dihormati oleh semua. Sekarang idola Tok Wan pun dah jadi idola Aisyah juga.
And that's all from me today. For more stories, go to KiniTV.com. Please subscribe and share this video. I'm Prasad Michael. Thank you for watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe to MalaysiaKini.com. Click on the link below.
Malaysia's first multi-grains brand. The champion goes to Good Morning.